Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the show. I'm Tina Jennings. Now, if you love reptiles and amphibians, this show has 50,000 square feet of your dream. We're talking about everything from alligators to tortoises to snakes to reptile art and clothing. Really anything reptilian is going to be there. To tell us and show us even more about the 15th annual show is Mark Wolfson. And Mark, you always bring us some friends. I'll call them friends. And you've brought three very different friends to kind of give us an idea about the show, right?
Yes, I've brought in my hand here. I have a blue-tongued skink from Australia.
Wow, and I can see his blue tongue. There it is.
He's cooperating very well.
Wow. And it's funny because I thought he would be the one that would take off on us because he seemed a little squirrely, but the tortoise seems to be the one that's on the move.
Yeah. I don't think they have the same sense of edges that like babies do, so they won't crawl off tables, but
yeah, we'll have to make sure he stays with us. But tell us a little bit more about the blue tongue before we move on to the turtle.
Well, blue-tongued skinks are a really great pet lizard, fairly on the expensive side, but they eat dog food and vegetable matter.
Really?
They're very docile and very playful. They get about 3 times this size. So
wow.
They're a true pet that you can play with.
Oh my gosh, the tongue is totally like mesmerizing to me. It's so cool. He's so good looking. And our little friend that keeps walking off, who is he?
This is a African spur-thigh tortoise from southern Africa.
So fast.
They commonly go by part of their scientific name, which is sulcata. And these will be available at the reptile show. The third largest tortoise in the world, and they can get up to, several hundred pounds.
He could be several hundred pounds?
Yes, this one is only a month or 2 old.
Oh my goodness. He would definitely have won the race because he's fast against the hare. But who do we also have here? I don't want to forget about this one over here.
And this is a ball python. Here, I'll leave this one for you.
Okay.
This is actually a genetic variation called a piebald ball python. Normal ball pythons will have coloration similar to the head coloration here. This one, obviously, it's like somebody dipped it in bleach.
Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous.
And these will be available at the show. Normal ball pythons are very nice pets, and they're fairly inexpensive. Snakes make great pets because you only have to feed them once a week or so. You can leave town for 2 weeks and not worry about your snake. Can't say that about a dog or a cat.
That is very true. That is very true. So I love that you're telling us some of the things that will be available at the show, but there are some do's and don'ts that we always go over every year. Like some people ask, can I bring my own animal with me to the show?
No, you don't want to bring your own. All the animals at the show go through a little bit of a vetting process, make sure that they're healthy. And we can't do that, if people bring all their own animals.
Exactly. But there are going to be, even if we're not going home with one of the animals, tell me more of what's going to be out there.
Well, 2/3 of the show is men and women from all over the country that are selling captive bred reptiles, supplies, jewelry, artwork, anything you can imagine. And then about 1/3 of the show, and since it's 50,000 square feet, we're talking a lot of animals.
Yeah.
Our displays of exotic creatures from around the world. We have a petting zoo with alligators and giant tortoises and snakes and lizards.
Wow.
We'll have more exotic venomous snakes on display than the San Diego Zoo.
Wow. Oh my goodness. He always makes me nervous. I feel like he's gonna take a leap of faith. Now, this is really gonna be, your kids are gonna love you if you bring them out to this event because there's gonna be a lot of interactive things and a lot they can learn.
Exactly. Everybody there that's, selling animals is an expert on what they're doing. They've actually bred them themselves, and they are very happy to tell you all about it. If you get a pet reptile of some sort, you need certain other accoutrements, cages and heating and lighting and things like that, which will all be available also.
And if you already have a pet, this is a great educational opportunity.
Yes. And even if you don't, you should come out and take a look, find out that reptiles are one of the coolest animals on the planet. We'll have everything from dainty poison dart frogs that have more colorful, or are more colorful than just about any other animal on Earth. And then and that ranges to large monitors and snakes. There's some restrictions on the larger snakes. Sorry to keep.
No, it's okay. I don't want him to, like I said, I don't want him to take off. But really, we've got a snake going up the arm. We've got a turtle that's trying to go off the edge of the table. I love when you always bring this. This is really going to be a cool event for everyone. Let me remind everybody when this is. The Tucson Reptile and Amphibian Show and Sale will take place actually this weekend at the Tucson Expo Center. For tickets and more information, visit TucsonReptileShow.com.